Alright guys, it's every gamer's favorite season. No, I'm not talking about tax return season so you could spend money on amiibos. I'm talking about E3. Now, as you guys may have picked up, I am a big fan of video games, and I've always really loved video games. And one of my favorite pastimes has always been watching E3 and, well, tweeting about it so far. But this time I actually wanted to make a video about E3 since now that I run this whole YouTube thing. So I'm going to be delving into each company's individual press conference and giving my thoughts on each of them. This idea was kind of inspired by Lyle McDouchebag's E3 videos. I wanted to kind of do that style, except put in my own style. Okay, let's go. So today we're going to be talking about EA's press conference, and boy, oh boy, what a conference it was. They start off with a 3D model that looks way better than Avatar ever dreamed it could have, and then we go to this redhead lady that, to be honest, is kind of cringy.
Yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show.
And then they announce Battlefield 5000. How many games has there been so far? I've honestly never played a Battlefield game myself, but I mean, they always looked interesting. But that's the thing about first-person shooters. They all look interesting. Some of them are good. Some of them end up being pretty meh.
You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies.
Oh my god, wait, you can smash through windows? Take back everything I said, I'm picking this game up tomorrow. They bring out this Rob Paulson looking motherfreaker to explain the mechanics of the game.
So, our launch in October is just the beginning. You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes, no premium pass.
No loot boxes?
You lie! You lie!
And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Oh, and here we go. Everything as Battle Royale. NBA 2K Battle Royale. Gonna have 100 people all bouncing balls at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I might get it. I might not. I honestly never been a big fan of Battlefield or Call of Duty, so next. It's a FIFA. It's a football. Mamma mia. Oh, mamma mia, football. So to give you some background on my history with soccer games, the last soccer game I played was probably Winning 11-6 on the PlayStation 2. So like I said, I'm a pro. I guess if you like FIFA, get it. If not, don't get it, I guess. I'm not a big soccer fan. Wait, hold on a sec. Are they standing next to a trophy? Retract everything I said. I'm picking this game up tomorrow. So EA is gonna put out its own streaming service? Oh, no shocker there. I guess I see how much money PlayStation is making with PS Now, so I guess it only makes sense because EA loves them some money. Then they go over to one of the guys from Respawn Entertainment to talk about a new Star Wars game.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
End this conference now. The new Star Wars game sounds pretty interesting. I mean, there's no gameplay or trailers, but I guess just from the idea alone, it sounds kinda cool. Speaking of Star Wars, they bring out this discount TJ Miller looking dude to apologize for how much Battlefield 2 pissed people off. And what better way to apologize for wasting people's money than to advertise something that's gonna waste people's money?
We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
DLC! I mean, it might be interesting to play as General Grievous inside this Battlefront game, but I mean, yay. I'm actually kind of surprised that they still put out these solo DLC for this game. Despite how the movie actually did. Hey guys, I got something to unravel for ya. I didn't get to play the first Unravel, but it always looked interesting, and the sequel looks pretty interesting too. I kind of like games like this that prove that that games can be more than just mindless entertainment. They can actually be somewhat of an art form. There's a lot of artistry to it, and they can look really darn good.
So this wasn't prepared?
Oh, wait. Scratch that. The game totally broke. Why on earth is a bird trying to chase characters made of yarn? Do birds eat yarn? So going off that, I think EA Originals is like the only saving grace of EA and the only reason people would still like EA to continue being a company, considering they put out kind of interesting titles. So in comes Sea of Solitude. That's alright, we'll just let this jittery woman explain the game to us. And it's good to know someone in this industry still cares. The concept itself does sound pretty interesting though, what with it all being about loneliness and sadness, something that I know nothing about. Oh, looks like it's NBA 2K, Live 19. They still make Live? I guess EA still wants this game series to uncomfortably live in 2K's very big shadow. Looks like they added some sort of street mode. Looks pretty interesting, I guess. Better than just normal, average, everyday basketball. On and off tangent, whatever happened to EA Sports Big? You guys remember EA Sports Big? The section of the company that worked on the NBA and NFL Street games? Those games were awesome. Alrighty, one of EA's biggest franchises, the Madden games. They're putting out a new game, Madden 19, and how did they decide to roll it out? With some random esports player I've never heard of.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the Madden Belt.
I mean, you're an independent company. You can do whatever you want, EA, but is anyone obligated to care?
You said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money.
That's right, kids. Screw school, pick games. That's the lesson you should take away from this entire conference. Like I said with FIFA, I'm not really super into it, but I mean, if you like Madden, pick it up. If you don't, then don't pick it up. Command and Conquer Sonic Rivals. I was never into RTS games, so next.
The anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep, Nick and Knight with some attack bikes in the top.
You know, I gotta give these guys credit. They're really trying their best to make this look interesting. Keyword being try.
There it is! Gonna take it! Defeating Nick and
That was legit. That was epic.
It wasn't epic. Look at the trailer versus the actual gameplay and tell me that it's still epic.
First, that at the very core is choice, is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly, that no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play.
People don't like you.
And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday threat. These three organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give.
I wonder if EA supports these anti-bullying charities because they themselves got bullied for engaging in terrible business practices like, I don't know, virtual gambling. Oh, please, guys, stop bullying us. We're sorry we scammed little kids out of money. Anthem, national anthem, the American national anthem. Oh, say, can you snap? So the jetpack mechanic definitely looks pretty cool. I mean, they showed this game off last year, and I'd say it still looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to try to differentiate itself from other third-person shooters that come out recently by introducing that jetpack. Ah, she's back!
So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rootsart.
Ugh, EA, you get the gaming public so well. They don't want to see gameplay of the game. They want to see an interview, a Q&A. God, you guys are just so relatable to all the kids out there watching E3. God, EA just knows what's up. And that's why everyone loves them as a company. So overall, I'd probably say EA's conference was pretty lackluster. I mean, they had a few cool things, like both of the EA original titles they showed off and that unknown Star Wars game that's coming out. But other than that, like, was there really anything that you weren't expecting? Like, you knew they were going to show off some sports games. You knew that they were going to go into Battlefield because that's their big money maker. And you knew that they were probably going to apologize for Battlefront 2 because, let's be honest, it was worth apologizing for. I give this conference a worst company in America out of 10. So guys, I plan to be doing the same thing that I did for EA for all the other conferences. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.